Hello guys, and welcome to episode 5 of my Empire Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain on very hard difficulty, and today we are defending against Courland, who have decided to attack us at Königsberg. Now we have settlement fortifications, which means we basically have a fort. Let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. So the idea here is this will be the first of, I assume, many defensive battles here. And eventually over time we will repair the settlement and get ourselves more like militia troops to help defend. And if it's a fort, you know, forts are actually quite easy to defend, as far as I remember. So we'll see anyway.
The enemy will try to smash their way in with siege equipment. Use your heaviest troops to defend any breach in the walls, and be prepared to sally forth and take the fight directly to them. The enemy will try to wipe out all defenders, and if your men rout en masse from the settlement, the battle is over.
Okay, so they do have siege equipment. I think they have one unit of cannons. We'll have to wait and see if they're a factor. Let's get all of my units into the mid. That's what I normally do when I start settlement battles, just to make sure I have my stuff in the right place. Oh, we can deploy defences. That's cool. Why can't I put pikemen on the walls? I think pikemen would be good to like sort of defend the areas that don't have cannons, because I believe when you put infantry on the walls they can man those cannons, but we can't put pikemen on the walls. So I assume we'll just have them defend the gates. So let's go like so. I assume they're going to attack us from the north, because that's generally the way that the battle is facing, although they can deploy all around us, so we'll have to watch out for that. We'll have some regiment of foot there with the pikes, and that's just so that we can bring men off the walls to use those, because I guess we can put some units on the walls. Yeah, we can put line infantry on the wall. Okay, cool. So we're going to probably do that. We'll have one unit of line infantry there, we'll have one unit of line infantry here, one unit of line infantry in the middle. Then our firelock armed citizenry can be on the flanks, and hopefully that will be good. Okay, and then we're going to have these guys probably set up defences like so, either side of the centre. But if they do make any holes in the walls, what I'm going to do is have my pikemen use a spear or pike wall formation just the other side of it, so that will hopefully work out. Let's end the deployment there.
Setting your troops to fire at will when defending a fort will ensure that they man the cannons until their ammunition has run out.
Okay, cool. So we can man the cannons automatically when they're on fire at will. Okay, I've got to remember that. Let's focus the general bodyguard. And we'll focus the regiment of horse as well. I find it really cool how they sort of like pick up the equipment to use the cannons. Are they in range of those horsemen? I'm guessing not, because otherwise they'd probably fire at them. So where are their troops? They've got units of troops over on this right side. That's actually their cannons over there. Oh, their cannons are, I think, out of line of sight or something. They've deployed them behind a hill. That's pretty derp. So they won't even have those to break down walls. It's just a matter of keeping an eye on their infantry and reacting to it.
Infantry reporting.
Might be worth having these troops come further towards the edge there. We've done some damage to these infantry with the cannons. At least the cannons sound absolutely freaking awesome. They are picking up this cannon, which is good. I was hoping they'd pick up this one as well, because it looks like these guys are trying to go around the side. Are those guys going to throw up grapples? They are. So instead of ladders in this game, I'm pretty sure you have grapples. That's what these guys are going to do. Get some grapples up. Meanwhile, we're going to try and shoot their asses. And kill their asses as they come up. Okay, so they're starting to climb. They are bringing up a unit over here. I'm a bit wary about that. I think we probably should get a unit of infantry to head over there. Well, they're starting to climb. We're going to be taking them on, going to melee mode, and attack them as they come up. Like all my units just ran down there. Right, let's get these guys down onto the ground, because I'm assuming we're going to lose that gate on the side there. Well, actually, we may as well help defend here. We're being climbed up on here as well. Oh, those guys have run away. Okay. And those guys didn't climb. Interesting. The AI is having me on. Let's, reline these guys up then. They do have the demi cannons here. They can climb walls. Let's just defend from them with the firelock arm citizenry. I'm not sure why these guys aren't. Okay, no, we're good. We're gonna fire at them now, which is perfect. Looks like up here, we've managed to make them run away as well. Let's move the citizenry up. We'll have the infantry regiment take that area. Right, they're coming back up again by the looks of things. I need to have these guys in non-melee mode, don't I, in order to actually fire. Okay, they are trying to climb up these ropes, so we're going to try and prevent them from doing so with the firelock arm citizenry. Up here, things seem to be going well. They're wavering and they're broken. Okay, good. Turn them off. We probably should keep them on melee since the other guys are coming up now. Well, these fortification battles are so derpy sometimes. This is exactly what I remember and why I didn't play it before when I attacked Königsberg initially. That's it. Heroic victory. How ridiculous is that? We only lost 14 men. That's what you get for attacking fortified settlement.
The ruling classes have written a letter of demands to your national leader as they are unhappy with the current government. Failure to comply will lead to an organized rebellion against you. Acquiescence at this stage could lead to further demands. Where exactly will you draw the line?
Right, let's have a look at Königsberg. We will exempt them from tax, I assume, and that will help out. Kind of annoying because I'd like to have money actually come out of Königsberg, but if that's not going to be the case, then I'll just have to, well, upgrade the Governor's Palace. That'll give us extra repression, then we can turn the tax back on. Also, I think it will give us more of a garrison, which will be nice. Might be worth doing the same with the barracks. Either way, let's have a look at what France is doing. So they have that huge army there. Where's their navy gone? Oh, it's attacked us at Bristol. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have our navy come round. Why can I not break through here? Because of Prussia, it seems. Well, we'll do that, and then we'll move round. Okay, cool. That worked. Time to attack in the Americas. I'm going to have a sloop head back to the harbour here. I'll be a little bit careful about whatever's in here. Oh, it's a cannon. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to have him jump onto the navy. Where's he gone? Did I just like delete him or something?
Where to, Captain?
Oh no, he is on the navy now. Okay, good. Not going to move him out this turn. Because I'm a bit worried. Actually, that's not even a navy, is it? I don't know why I'm worried. We'll just get him a move on. Orrery invented. The celebrated clockmaker George Graham has produced a wondrous mechanical device that accurately models the motion of the planets. With a model sun at its centre and the planets arrayed around it on metal rods, the machine is powered by a characteristically accurate clockwork mechanism. Copies of this fascinating and beautiful machine are being produced for several persons of high status, including the Earl of Orrery, under whose patronage the project was undertaken and in whose honour the apparatus has been named. Whereas the ancient Greeks are said to have modelled the known planets and their motions, Graham's Orrery is the first example of such a device from our modern age, including many planets of which the ancients were unaware. The Orrery is all the more admirable in that the skill and complexity of its construction mirrors, in some small way, the infinite intricacies of the heavens, and yet serves to present these difficult concepts in a fashion readily apparent to those without an inquiring mind when it comes to the matter of science. Blimey, they certainly make me have to think when reading those things. So, yeah, we're at war with France up here, which is kind of awkward. Unfortunately, their armies are kind of trash. We can recruit some more men here as well, so I think I'm going to do that. We'll get some Hessian line infantry, and we'll try and take France's colonies from them. Actually, a good chance to get Quebec, which I think is part of the mission to take control of the 13 colonies. I'm surprised that this army can't attack this turn. That's a bit of a shame. Let's have this navy move round to this port maybe, or actually maybe just move back to my other navy. Just to make sure that sloop doesn't get wrecked on its own. This navy's fine. I think it might be time to start building Indiamans, because I probably want to send some of them down to the Ivory Coast at some point. But this battle with France, this war with France, is going to be pretty difficult at this stage. We go to the government. Our income next turn, it's only 653. Yeesh, that's pretty bad. Our army upkeep is just a little high at the moment. Let's try and fix these guys up if we can. It's not actually going to cost me too much. That's quite nice. As for our army in England, I think again, just sort of replenish these troops where we can. Oh, we're already replenishing them. That's good. With this army combined, I'm pretty sure it's going to be strong enough to maybe attack Paris. That's a lot of line infantry I've got there, and with the cannons and so on coming with our General John Churchill, I reckon we can make waves in France for sure. Let's jump into the lists quick. I don't think there's anything else I need to move. Research and technology. We're currently researching physiocracy. We've currently got empiricism, and we've also got social contract. I don't know why we're researching that. I should definitely go towards plug bayonet. Pretty damn important. Okay, we'll now end the turn. See what France gets up to. And they're going to take Falmouth. I guess that's one way for us to like make some ground from the 13 colonies, is let those 13 colony settlements get taken. This is interesting. Why are they doing this? Oh well, we'll take that attack onto the battle map and we'll win it very convincingly. I'm probably just going to have my militia run towards the cannon and kill the crew, whilst my 2 line regiments kill off the militia infantry. So let's just spread out. We don't want to get hit by that cannon really hard straight away. Okay, let's end the deployment. And, oh, it's just a cannon on its own. Okay, we'll just have those guys go into melee. Meanwhile, these two can turn around and face the other men. Just gonna speed it up, there's no point in making this take too long. And this poor cannon crew. I think they're just firing over the men. But we've engaged them. There we go. That's going to be the cannon stop firing. Now it's just a matter of getting into position to take on this line infantry. Go on, beat them to death. Imagine what it would have been like to fight with a musket like this, just like having to beat someone to death with it. That would have been horrible. I assume most troops in real life would have had some sort of dagger on them or sword. But still, it's pretty brutal. I've done quite a lot of damage to my colonial militia actually. I assume we'll take quite a lot of damage in this musket engagement as well. We're ready to go with these troops, which is good. Go on, shoot them down. Wow, they spectacularly missed. That was just incredible, actually, how they missed. Anyway, time for the dudes to come back. I might have to move this line.
Infantry! Line infantry!
Okay, let's go. Fire away. Oh, wow, they have to reload. I will just speed it up. As much as I love listening to the musket fire, no point in watching this forever. I might just be able to like charge them down and break them quicker, but I don't know, I kind of feel like this is a better way of doing it, because we're going to lose a lot of men charging into the face of that gunfire. We're killing them off slowly but surely, it's fine. Might just get these guys to charge them. And then with those guys in melee, we can charge him with these guys as well. Hopefully that will kill off a lot of them and we'll win the battle. Yeah, they're getting completely wrecked. Although we have lost a lot in this melee. I'm not entirely sure which was the better tactic there, but either way we've won the battle, so we'll just end it there. And next time round we can take their settlement. We also wiped out both of those units, so that's really good. Prussia's getting cheeky with their raiding on my trade. The Ottoman Navy, that's pretty scary, in the Mediterranean. Not sure what sort of ships they would be, but that many of them is still horrible to deal with. Not that we need to, but there we go. Got old 13 colonies, cleaning things up. I might actually get my priest down from the Native American territory and take him towards Boston.
As population growth is slow here, it is recommended that you upgrade farms or bring lower class taxes down. Increasing
Yeah, population growth is slow again in the Bahamas. I'm pretty sure we already have tax levels low, yeah. Let's take Falmouth off the French here. That's going to be the start. Do I want to auto-resolve? Probably not actually, because we'll probably lose more than I need to, so we're just going to quickly jump this into a battle and win it that way. But winning this battle will lead to us killing more units of the French in the New World and allow us to take their colonies, which would be really good, and push them out of North America, hopefully, eventually. Let's get all of my muskets lined up. I'm going to have my cannons like up here, because some quite high ground there, which is quite nice. The dragoons lined up. General can spread out. I have some pikemen, but not many. And the deployment. Can the cannons fire away? I don't think they can. Okay, so we'll have just our line infantry run over here. Could also bring up my dragoons and dismount them in order to fire with their muskets. Because that's really what they're there for, is they're just like, they use the horses to get into battle, and then they get off their horses and then attack on foot. Right, speed things up. My cannons can fire away at any point, then I'll let them. I'm assuming they're going to come into range. They are, okay. So my cannons are firing. Yeah, that's good. I don't think they actually hit anyone there though. Yeah, that was bad. Be careful not to let this cavalry get killed off. Oh yes, okay. The archers there going for me. So you can see, like, we just break their morale so quickly. There's no reason for me not to play this out, because I can literally just do this without taking any losses. Right, let's get the dragoons into position over here, and we'll unload them, dismount them. So I guess I may as well have the colonial dragoons run them down to stop those cannons from firing. Have the pikemen run down the firelock armed citizenry, and then we'll just take on the last men over here. Oh yeah, we'll just have the dragoons do the job. They're going to rout any second, I think. Yep, that's it. That's victory, I think. Just speed it up in the battle there for a heroic victory. It seems we're getting quite a lot of heroic victories, which is rather odd. But anyway, he only lost 32 men, which is great. And Falmouth is now ours. So we may as well just fix that up. And I'm not sure what's in this region, but we can get an iron mine. That's quite nice. Oh, plus 700 to region wealth. That's really nice. Okay. Now, one thing I do need to do is take out this Prussian Navy. Could be relatively difficult. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to attack them. I'll bring over my sloop there as well to help out, because I need to get this army into London, and I don't want to have to like go around that Prussian Navy. Also, they're kind of blocking my trade with Sweden, I assume it is, because we're not trading with Denmark anymore. Denmark is still alive, but that's only because they own Iceland. They've been pushed away. Right, we have opened up trade with Russia potentially, and the Mughal Empire. Let's have a look at this. Anyone else we can trade with? Louisiana, Persia. There's also Venice in there. I think we'll try and get a trade agreement with Russia. Although this could be difficult to maintain if Prussia wants to keep hitting us with their navy. What's happiness like at Königsberg, actually? Let's just check this. It should be fine, because we have the repression there. And the resistance to foreign occupation is slowly going down. Yeah, it looks like it's fine. Okay, so we can have tax back on. It's going to gain us a total of 1,283. That's going to increase our income a little bit, which is good. Let's have a look at London. London's gaining us 2,000. Edinburgh's doing fine for us as well. And unfortunately, guys, that has been my time. So I'm going to leave it here. Next time round, we'll do a naval battle with Prussia. Their ships are a lot worse than mine. They've got sloops and brigs, whereas we have the 5th rates. We have also, well, 3 5th rates, 2 6th rates, and a sloop there. And we've got another sloop at the port. Ideally, I will want to get some 4th rates at some point, since they have 58 guns, which is quite nice. But yeah, we're definitely going to go for that naval battle in the next episode, which will be absolutely awesome. They're really, really cool in Empire. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.